First, let's write our name, our first and last name. So my name is Kristen Langeth, and I'm writing it legibly, friends. Let's make sure everybody can read your writing. Okay. Some important dates are starting March 3rd. You can fill this form out and enter it into PowerSchool, but that needs to be done by March 12th. So make sure that you complete this process by March 12th. Let's get started. Each class is either a year-long or a semester-long class. You have room in your schedule for 6 classes. So 6 is going to be the magic number at the end that we get to. Some are year-long and some are semester classes. Some are chosen for you. For example, this class, it's already chosen for you. Everybody takes that class. And some you get to choose yourself. So let's start with English. You have a choice here. You can take Language Arts 7, or if you are really accelerated in Language Arts and you want to take an advanced class, you can select Honors Language Arts. Now, how do you know what to select? There's a couple ways. You can look at your email that you received to see what your teacher thinks would be a good fit for you for next year. Or you can go to our course catalog and read about what that class entails. Or included on our website here are some videos that your teachers have made about what each class is, and so you can make really good informed decisions. So check those resources out. All right, so I'm going to pick Language Arts. I'm going to take Washington State History. It's already checked for me. Now, math is really important that you go with your teacher recommendation. We do not want you skipping any years in math. I'm in Math 1 this year as a 6th grader. I'm going to select Math 2. Now, on your teacher recommendation form, it will give you their recommendation. Please go with your teacher recommendation for math. Okay, everybody takes science. That's a year-long class. Okay, you're going to have a semester of PE, and then you get 1 year and a semester class as electives, or you can pick 3 semester classes. So let's go through this. I think I want to go into a medical field, and I looked on these course videos, and this medical detective class looks kind of interesting. So I'm going to pick that class, and that's a semester-long class. I also think I want to do something techie, and so I'm going to pick this robotics class because that sounds kind of fun as well. I'm going to try that out, see what that's all about. So I need 3 semester-long classes. I need 1 more. I know I need to stay active, and I think having PE all year is going to be a really good idea for me. So I'm going to select to have an additional PE class in addition to my other half a credit of PE because I like moving around. Okay, well, the next section is our alternates. Our alternates are really important because sometimes we don't get our first choice, and it's a bummer, but we always want to know what your backups are in case you can't get your first choice. So I really like singing in the choir at my church, so I'm going to sign up for choir as my alternate. And I've never done choir before, so I'm going to pick choir 1. If you're currently in a band, choir, or orchestra class, your teacher has given you a recommendation for what level to pick for the following year. If you haven't been in a band, choir, or orchestra class, then you are going to select the first year, like band 1 or choir 1 or orchestra 1. So I selected choir 1. Okay, pottery sounds kind of fun. I've seen some cool things they make in pottery class, and I'm gonna pick leadership. That sounds like something I'd be good at and would be kind of a fun class too. So I've selected 3 things down here just so my counselor knows what my backups are in case I can't get into my first choices. Now, this is really important. You can't put the same classes that I selected up here as my backups. That's not how it works. That's what the backups or alternates are, is if you can't get into these, then what's next? So don't select the same things that you've checked up here as alternates. Pick different things for this section here. Okay, so our classes add up to 6. I've got 1 year long, 1 year long, 1 year long, 1 year long. That's 4. And a semester. And then I have another 3 more semester-long classes, which equals 6 total classes for the year. Okay, Now, if you pick a class and it's a year-long class, then you have to stay in that class for the whole year. We build our schedule so that you can get what you want, but we need you to stay in that class. So make sure if you're picking a year-long class, it's something that, that you are willing to stay in for the whole year. All right, last things here is it requires a student signature. I'm going to sign my name because this is what I'm selecting. We also want you to have conversations with your family about what you're selecting. So it's required that you have your parents sign as well. Okay, you have completed your course selection form, and now you're going to move to the next video on how to enter your course selection into PowerSchool.